Hey guys, it's Austin with Austin's Car Scene, and today I have the brand new 2023 Ford F-150, and this is the King Ranch Edition, the full luxury, full-blown truck. Hope you guys enjoy my walk around. All right, guys, so as always, starting on the outside, specifically with the front end styling, you can see our full-size LED headlights that are here, along with our full-size chrome grille. You'll notice the Ford badge right there, right in center. Looks really great. You've got some really cool metallic flake here on the grille components, and then, of course, parking sensors down below. You do have your nice big tow hooks right there as well. Because this is the 4x4, you've got parking sensors and LED fog lights. Little chin spoiler down below as well. Moving around to the passenger side, you'll notice your wheels and tires. These are the Pirelli Scorpion ATRs. Really nice tread here. And then looking at the suspension components, right behind that, you can see independent front suspension here on the F-150. It does have the power steps. You'll notice our King Ranch badge right here. And then, of course, nice chrome mirrors with LED lights along the edge there. Those are the LED spotlights, and then of course you've got passive entry along with the infamous Ford keypad here, chrome door handles on both doors, fuel door, and then really nice wheel-to-wheel side steps so you can step up here, actually get into the bed, which is super handy. And then of course same wheel and tire setup on the back. Looking at the side profile of the truck, you can see it's the F-150, very familiar truck profile to it. And then, of course, the FX4 badging for the FX4 off-road pack, which is part of why you've got these wheels and tires. There's also specific suspension underneath. So with that specific suspension, you get different shocks. You get a locking rear differential and some more skid plates underneath the front of this truck. You will notice leaf spring suspension here in the back as well. And then, of course, a full-size spare. You got your Class 5 hitch right there. The F-150's maximum tow rating is 14,000 pounds, so you've got tons of towing capability. And then along the back, you can see the King Ranch badge all the way across the tailgate here with your Ford logo in the corner, as well as your EcoBoost logo. And then chrome bumpers, parking sensors, your 7 and 4-pin connector for you. And then you have blind spot monitoring on these full LED taillights here. Coming around to the passenger side, we'll check out the window sticker next. You can see here, this is, of course, a 2023 F-150 four-wheel drive. This does have the 3.5-liter EcoBoost with the 10-speed. Optional equipment right there for a grand total price of $76,830. Moving over to fuel economy and safety, you can see 23 miles to the gallon highway. And then, of course, your information right there for your safety. Let's go ahead into the bed and the back seat next. All right, guys, so here we are with our key fob. We're going to drop this bed right here for you. You can see a nice soft open bed. We do have the Ford bed step right there that comes out nice and easy. Drops down, this comes out and goes up. Just helps you climb into the bed that much easier. And then this is the work surface tailgate on here. So you do have the spots for clamps as well as the measuring tape. And of course, all the spots for pencils, cup holders, everything like that. Folding the step down is a 2-step. You've got pops down and it slides in. And then, of course, the actual step itself just slides right in. Looking at the actual bed itself, it does have a spray-in bed liner in it. You do have box link right up here on the side of the bed. And then, of course, LED bed lighting with a button to turn the lighting on. And then, of course, you've got your 400-watt AC outlet. This is also where your Pro Power kit will be if you decide to get that. You can get all the way up to a 7.2 kilowatt hour on the regular gas one. It is required to get the Power Boost hybrid electric motor to get that, though. Let's go ahead into the rear seats next. All right, guys, so climbing into the rear seats, first we'll take a look at the rear doors. You can see they are, of course, nice brown. They are leather wrapped, very squishy, nice materials to touch. And then, of course, brown plastic down below. little storage bin, your B&O audio system, and then of course storage all along the bottom of the door here. Looking at the interior, you'll notice little spots to step as well as your power step, and then flat load floor in the F-150. One of the best features about these trucks. King Ranch logos right here in the back of the seat. Really, really detailed. Really, really good looking seats. These rear seats are heated and they do flip up. This does have the flip up storage bin that's flipped up right now. It can go completely flat for larger items. And of course it comes back down. Climbing inside though, tons of room for all sorts of different types of people. Tons of headroom, tons of knee room. You've got a seat back pocket here, 2 cup holders, your heated seat buttons. Behind here is a 12 volt. You've got 2 air vents, and then below that you've actually got even more connectivity. You have a USB-C, USB-A, and then of course a 400 watt outlet. So that's our second of 3 house plugs in this truck. Popping this down, you can see our center armrest. Once again, super nice stitching on the edges. Everything in here feeling extremely premium, extremely nice to be around. And then of course, looking at your front, you'll notice your huge display there. You do have digital gauges in here. And then of course, all that King Ranch. Let's go up front next and talk about everything up there. All right, so climbing up front, the door design is the same. You do have the swooping there at the front. There is a 3-phase memory seat here with your unlock. Behind that is your power windows, power mirrors, all those controls, your door handle. Really nice big King Ranch badging right there with some really, really cool texture in there. Nice piping and stitching all the way across the door here, all the way up to the armrest, and then of course, beautiful armrest, storage down below that. And then of course a King Ranch badge right there in the door, just reminding you what you bought. It says Ford in the side of the seat. You can see your power seat with your power lumbar, of course. Rubberized F-150 mats in here as well. And then all of your controls for your spotlights on the side, your tailgate button, your cargo lamp, your regular headlights, your interior switches, your power adjustable pedals, and your electronic parking brake. Climbing inside, pushing our foot on the brake and hitting the start button. The truck breathes to life. See our full digital gauge cluster there, tons of different things to go through. You can see truck information, tire pressure, off-road, power distribution, all sorts of things. And then of course, looking at the rest of the steering wheel, King Ranch logos right there at the bottom. Really nice leather wrapped steering wheel, super durable, definitely going to last a long time. Dash, also stitched, looks really great. I can't believe all the materials in here. You can see all of the crosshatch machine looking stuff, power adjustable steering column. And then of course, looking over in the center of the dash, you have your big 12-inch display here with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can pull up the backup cam at any time with this button right here. If it does have the 360 cam, which this one does not, that same button will pull up the 360 cam. You got parking sensors, hazards. You do have your, we'll put the hazards on for when we get out again. But you've got your traction control there. You've got your hill descent control. Below that, I love that Ford still puts your volume and tune knobs right here in the middle, making it very simple to understand. Volume, tune, and of course driver temperature, passenger temperature, and then your heated and cooled seats are all physical buttons, so it's not all buried deep into a display. Right here you get your trailer brake control for towing. Tells me a trailer is disconnected. And you've got 2-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low, different drive modes. Pushing the center will activate your rear locker. So, and then you also have 4 auto on this one as well. Right behind that, you've got your wireless charger with your USBs right there in the middle. And then of course behind that, you do have the power flip down shifter. The shifter will also automatically go into park if you leave it in drive and you open the door without your seatbelt on. That way the truck doesn't roll away on you. You've got 2 cup holders there. There's your little shipping key, little storage area in the middle. And then of course, manual shift mode, you just push that. Once again, everything's surrounded by this really cool, like machine looking plastic. Actually, no, it's definitely plastic. Cover, this slides back to reveal another King Ranch logo there. And then of course, in the center console, you do have a big King Ranch logo as well. This does have the work surface installed in the middle, so this will flip forward. This is basically a table, so that way you can, do paperwork, put your computer on, whatever you need. And then of course it flips back, and now it's a regular armrest, and it's also still a center console, like most other trucks. So you can see in there, you've got USBs, you've got this little shelf, you can install a safe in there, but really nice center console. Over here on the passenger side of the dash, this is our 12 volt and our third house plug. Then of course, all these little King Ranch logos right here that look really, really cool on the dash. Popping that open, that's your top glove box. You have a bottom glove box that's lockable with all of your Ford books. And that is everything on the interior of the new F-150 King Ranch. Let's go under the hood next. All right, guys, so here we are underneath the hood of the King Ranch F-150 that I have here, and this is the 3.5 liter EcoBoost. Makes 500 pound-feet of torque. It's the second most powerful powertrain after the PowerBoost, which actually is the same powertrain with an electric motor added. But you're talking great fuel economy, great reliability. This motor, as it sits, has been out since 2013. This is actually the second generation of this motor. This one was released in 2018. So it gives you an absolute ton of power, great reliability, super familiar, easy to find parts for, just an overall great powertrain. You can see all your maintenance components real quick. You've got your fuses, you've got your battery, you've got your AC lines here, coolant reservoir right up front, air intake over here, oil dipstick right there on the side, and then the oil fills underneath the plastic cover. Your brake fluid reservoir right there. And then, of course, you have the Ford badging up top. Real quick little Easter egg for you guys. If you're quickly looking at an F-150, if this little piece down here is filled in, it's a V8. If it's open, it's a EcoBoost or a diesel. I got the flashers on here so you can see what those look like. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys are enjoying the channel, make sure to subscribe. If you're enjoying the videos, make sure to like and comment down below. Let us know what you want to see on the channel next. We do have both Ford and Toyota here at my dealership, so feel free to ask for any inventory that I could possibly get for you guys. Like I said, thanks for watching and have a great day.